How many people were on the First Fleet? It's a question that takes us back to the beginning of one of the most important voyages in history, a journey that would establish the first European settlement in Australia. But just how many men, women, and children set off on this perilous journey to an unknown land? Stick around, because by the end, you'll know the exact number of people on board the First Fleet. In the late 1700s, Britain was facing a crisis. Overcrowded prisons, rising crime, and social unrest were reaching a breaking point. In a desperate attempt to address these issues, the British government came up with a radical plan: send convicts, along with soldiers and officers, halfway across the world to establish a new penal colony in Australia. This plan would require a fleet of ships, and not just any fleet, but one filled with people from all walks of life, each with their own story and fate. In 1787, 11 ships gathered at Portsmouth. Known as the First Fleet, this convoy was tasked with carrying everything needed for a new colony: food, tools, livestock, and, most importantly, people. On board were convicts sentenced for crimes ranging from petty theft to more serious offenses, as well as Marines, officers, and even a handful of civilians. Each person on the fleet had a purpose, whether they were there by choice or by force. The journey was brutal. For more than 8 months, these men, women, and children endured cramped quarters, disease, and scarce rations. Convicts were packed below deck with limited space and little fresh air. Marines and officers worked tirelessly to keep order, battling storms and rationing supplies. Every person on board, from the lowest convict to the highest-ranking officer, shared the hardships of life at sea, united by the hope of reaching land. Finally, after months of enduring the open ocean, but just how many people made it through the journey? How many souls finally set foot on Australian soil, ready to start anew in a foreign land? So, how many people were on the First Fleet? The First Fleet carried approximately 1,400 people, including around 750 convicts, along with officers, Marines, and a few civilians. This group marked the beginning of European settlement in Australia, forever changing the continent's history.